Hey everybody, this is Clarence Kendall Johnson, and we're back with another riveting, exciting episode of Walk That Talk. Walk That Talk is a new section of Genderswag magazine. Genderswag Equality, for those of you who don't know, is our organization. We bring people together, LGBT and allies primarily, on important stuff: suicide prevention, transgender support, bullying, politics, the whole kit and caboodle, and we use music and the arts as our medium, video being a big part of that. So Walk That Talk is a segment that I love. We on Walk That Talk, or I on Walk That Talk, take you on my spirit walk, which I do every day, but I don't want to like oversaturate with that, but I'm happy to have the company. I have my chat with the higher power, and after prayer, Bear and I, Bear is the mascot. I don't know if you can see him. Let me see if I can get him. Where are you, Bear? Nancy? No, can't get him. He's our little Pomeranian mascot. You've probably seen him in the pictures. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about gratitude and addiction. Addiction is something, unfortunately, that is part of my personal history. I am over 3 years now clean from primarily being an alcoholic. And so what that means is that there was a lot of struggle, because I think I picked up the bottle when I was like in my teens, and I'm lucky to be here at 53. I know my Nivea skin cream is deceiving, but the Santa Claus beard gives it away. I'm proud of that Santa Claus beard, but it's a real shit show, addiction. I mean, I'm not a priest, y'all, so you're gonna hear some cussing every now and then. I try to keep it real. If that offends you, I apologize. But here's the deal. It takes a supernatural power, or it did for me, to nip it in the bud. See, there we go. God is agreeing with me. I know I sound like one of those psychics. They're like, did you see that leaf blow by? That's a sign. No, I am totally excited to be sober. Being sober means a lot. It means being able to wake up in the morning, first of all, feeling as healthy as a person can feel, you know? So that's my thing, is staying healthy, feeling healthy, being around healthy people, and bells that ring. That devil, let's go the other route. Last time I was on the spirit walk, what happened? We had a telemarketer, the other devil, break into the conversation, and you guys couldn't hear what I was saying. But anyway, addiction is a horrible thing. If you know someone who is suffering from addiction, hang in there and get some help, because it's the kind of thing where if you don't pull in the troops, and I mean, for me, all it took was one visit to church, and I'm not kidding you, I no longer go to that church because they don't like gay people, but I was led there for the sole purpose of reconnecting with the higher power and getting clean through the magic of my love for Christ. And so I just want to say to any addict out there, you know, you can change at any time. As a matter of fact, when you're watching this video, understand that there's a reason for you being led here. I'm going to tell you, I'm proof that addiction cannot win unless you let it win. You can get up wherever you are. There are centers. If you live here in Brooklyn, there's a great place called New Directions, which is, I believe, at 500 Atlantic Avenue. I'm receiving treatment there. once a week, and I like love it. I mean, I could marry my therapist. That's how good it is. But it took me 2 years, over 2 years, to find the right match. So it's a work in progress. You're not gonna get, everything cleaned up in 1 day, 7 days, whatever. It's a day-by-day process, and you've got to first get your mental health together while you're getting your physical health together. Because once you go and walk through those doors, and mind you, you have to make that move. Because unless you do it, if somebody brings you by the hand somewhere, sometimes that sticks. I'm not going to say that that's not the way to do it, but you got to make sure you're the leader and not the follower. Get the information, but understand that this is your life. And if you don't agree with that choice, and if there's something inside of you that's not letting you, be in sync with getting clean, then you may need to go through some more paces in order for you to reach that point. But you've got to be an active leader in your life and understand that this is an illness, it's a disease. It kills people at a deadly rate. It ruins families, it ruins lives, friendships. It's just a nasty, nasty place to be. So thank you. I encourage anybody who is struggling with addiction, family members, Al-Anon, the Alcoholics Anonymous. I've been there. It didn't work for me. Jesus worked for me. I know all you out there who, I don't know what it is, but people really have an aversion to Christ. I guess because it's a religious thing. And I'm not saying aversion to Christ the man. They just feel like, you're part of a cult, and religion has persecuted people and continues to persecute people, innocent people, today. There's inquisitions that go on daily. They take place online. A woman called me, Bible thumper, God bless her, called me the harbinger of genocide and the enemy of procreation because of her religious beliefs. Now, last time I checked, I was busy. I'm busy trying to pay my rent, help people. So, we had a back and forth, and I threw all the love at her that Genderswag had. And I feel really good about how I handled myself. But, my first instinct when people are saying these, and they go right to the heart of it. I saw online the other day that a guy, and I'll find the article and attach it here like I always do at the end of the WALKTHATTALK. A guy went to adopt a cat, and the woman who was the caretaker for the animal inquired over the internet about the sexuality of she asked the guy who was on his way over by bus, a 2-hour bus ride. Hey guys, this is Bear.
Your name is Bear?
Yeah, Bear steals all the attention. But as I was saying, this guy was on his way to adopt a cat. Have a blessed day. To adopt a cat, and the woman inquired if he was gay because she said, well, you didn't say anything about children or anything, or a wife or anything like that. She may not have said that, but she got all in the Kool-Aid. I mean, she was stirring it and everything, and he was bless his heart, he gave her an honest answer, and he said, yes, I am gay. And she flipped that switch on him, that religious switch, from on to off, and refused to go through with the adoption process. And my heart broke in pieces, as it always does when you're dealing with so much bullshit every day as we come across with Genderswag. This poor guy, he's a grown man. I think he's appeared to be like in his 30s or whatever, but he went on to say that he sobbed like a baby on the way home because that shit hurts. I mean, how, first of all, let me not get too upset, but how freaking stupid do you have to be to do something like that? I mean, this is an animal, and she referred to his lifestyle, which is a bunch of bullshit, because being gay, I don't care who you are, and I stand behind this, you are born gay, you are born bisexual, you are born lesbian, you are born transgender. You are created for a purpose. Not every flower in the garden is the same. Diversity is the grand design. Okay, so having said that, for somebody to say with such authority that being gay is a lifestyle, you know what, hun? That's not true. Because I doubt there are very few people on this planet who are LGBTQ, elemental P. Yeah, I had to throw that in there. QRSTUV. Who would choose to put on the gay clothes, to put on the hat, the shoes, and the lifestyle? I'm like, okay, so the lifestyle is like what? You have a certain apartment, you go out, but they, you know, people are so stupid, and they like being stupid. That's the problem. They don't want to change. They don't want to challenge their beliefs. They want to sit on a throne where they are the judge and they have the power. And this woman, the cat lady, the crazy cat woman, had the nerve to say to the guy, "I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings." No, you're not, bitch. You knew exactly what you were doing. And, you know, even though I just called you a bitch, I'm still gonna pray for you because you're being a bitch. You know, letting that poor guy go home empty-handed when all he wanted in his life was to share his love. And that's all he came to you for, was to share his love. And then you're gonna take the Creator's love and you're gonna use that against him? God help you. God help you, and I hope somebody gets this video to her, because I don't have time to track her ass down. She's lucky for that. But anyway, getting back to addiction. Being clean is everything, as the kids say. Everything good. I love being clean from addiction. I don't crave alcohol. I don't miss alcohol. I don't miss being in bars where it's being served and all of that stuff. I don't miss any of that. I have a great time chatting with folk. I have my animals. I have a life. I'm in the Garden of Eden spiritually. I wake up every morning around beauty because I can see clearly and there's no pain attached to a hangover, no guilt or shame attached to something I did, you know, the night before. And, you know, it's just a really good place to be. It truly is. And I encourage people who feel like they're on the cusp of recovery, like they're ready to make that step, to go on out there and do it today. If you need some information, feel free to reach out to Genderswag. You can reach out to me anytime, darlings, chickpeas. I like to call people chickpea. Chickpea, you can reach out to me anytime. All you gotta do, send me an email at Genderswag, GENDERSWAGYOU @gmail. Send the email and just put "Walk Your Talk" in the segment. You can even join the conversation. In fact, all of you who are watching this video, you have an open invitation to be a part of every segment. The Genderswag members, you are exclusively going to be with the submission of your video replies on our magazine, because we want this segment to blossom. So send your video replies to Genderswagyou @gmail.com. You can post them wherever you see them on Facebook. If I recognize you or you identify yourself as a member of the movement, And our motto is I'm okay with me, so I don't mind you. Your video will go live, and you will be, well, not live, you will be shared amongst our worldwide network of like 70K people. And what we're trying to do is reach everybody with love and share our stories and just, you know, do the human thing, which is talk. And a lot of people don't know how to walk that talk. So anyway, I've taken up enough of your time today. I'm with Bear, and he's being patient. Let me see if I can get a picture of him for you. Come here, boo-boo. Okay, you see that little, where he's at? Where is he? There he is. That is my co-host of the segment every day, and we love you guys. So anyway, send your emails. We have a GoFundMe account if you want to throw a coin in the bucket. We are going for our nonprofit status, and you can do that. You can do an anonymous donation. It's a relaunch, y'all, a relaunch. I left the original 6 donators in there because I got sick, and I want them to still get credit for it. I could have started it over and erased their history, but I didn't want to do that. But you can go to GoFundMe.com/Genderswag. So that's GoFundMe.com/Genderswag. All one word, 1 G in swag. Love you guys. Peace out.